Alrighty, so as we mentioned, breastickle BT having the 1-0 lead here going into game number 2. It's got to feel great. I mean, it's pressure now on kmac. He kind of had that bad race, but you can do better. He's put up some great times. He's put up a great time today. Hopefully we can have a closer race going forward, at least closer in the sense that nobody dies at inopportune times.
Is there an opportune time to die? I mean, there are more opportune times, I suppose.
Yeah. Yes. Then the place he did die, there are more opportune times.
Yeah.
I always said
almost any place would be more opportune, I suppose.
Yeah. I'd say the two worst places to die are where he did in level 5, and also level 8. I think those in this route, those are like the two worst. I'd rather die in level 9 than die in level 8 or level 5 like that.
Yeah, dying to like level 8 Gleeok, that seems pretty darn time consuming.
Yeah. And we are off. Game number 2 here. Hope everybody is as excited as I am to see this this matchup again. Breastickle, kmac, two very great runners here. Let's go.
What? Well, that was very odd.
Okay, so breastickle running into the Armos goes down to 1 heart already. That is a little scary.
That was quite unusual. He must have like brushed the up directional as he was passing by.
kmac, meanwhile, gets the bomb. BT gets the bomb too. That's really nice.
Yeah.
So even though he's down to 1 heart.
Great to see. I think runners are used to playing level 3 on 1 heart, so it's not too much of a concern. Again, they'd like to have the health, but could just as easily get it back here. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, after that first room, the health isn't too much of a concern because you're going to use bombs mostly to get through the rest of the level 3 here.
Neither one gets a random bomb to start with.
BT does get a nice heart here, though, so this transition room can be a little bad sometimes, but he's going to force a bomb, get up to 4.
kmac is
down to 0 bombs.
Yeah, that's a big concern. He's probably going to have to go up, or no, maybe he'll just kill the 2 dark nuts in the first room.
Yeah, that's what I would do. He's got that static bomb drop in the 2 dark nut room. That is exactly where he's going to go.
Far from ideal, though. You don't want to go into the manhandler fight with 2 bombs, which is what he's going to do unless he gets a random bomb here. And he does.
I think even with a random bomb, I would use a bomb right here. Get the force drop, the static drop as well. It goes up to 6 instead of 3. BT to go get the static bomb drop as well. So here comes manhandler. Nice roll, but gets a fairy.
Manhandler just not being friendly to kmac here with the drops here tonight.
Yeah, but kmac is out first. He does have 3 bombs, which isn't that bad. You need 2 to complete level 4 the way we want, and he has that extra one to try to force if he wants to. But both having a clean manhandle fight, so we're already better than last race, so yeah.
Yeah, I think the rule that you tell anyone who's new to this game is that you want to enter level 4 with 2 bombs at minimum. And like try not to go below that. But to anyone who's experienced with the game, you know what you're doing with forcing bombs. If you like didn't get a forced bomb or got a forced 5 rupee instead or something, you know how to handle that to get back on track and still force another bomb and get to a place you want to be with your counts. So
yeah, there's been plenty of times the runners have gone in here with 1 bomb and still made it out nicely, as kmac does get his force bomb there and a couple of rupees to boot. BT forcing a bomb as well. There you go. So that's one of the rooms, one of the best rooms to force the bomb is. You can get your count up pretty nicely.
Yeah, and those souls are extremely slow.
Yeah, kmac took a bop. But then his bomb gave him a bomb back and a heart drop back. Very nice. His breakfast room here is not going as planned. BT having a much faster breakfast room, and BT is actually taking the lead back right now by just a few seconds.
Oh, yeah, and I think that kmac might have hit the weird timer on that block where there are certain frames where the block just won't push. But otherwise, I think he might have pushed it long enough, so just got a bit unlucky there.
Yeah.
But man, this is a fantastic race so far. This is the kind of race you want to see.
Yeah, room for room here. Gonna do this ladder clip as quickly as possible, and kmac might have done that a slightly faster. They're still neck and neck here. 11 rupees to 10 rupees, 2 bombs to 3 bombs. You see breastickle waiting there. He's got his count up high enough. He's probably going to be wanting to force bombs in this fire room. kmac probably has his count up as well. Yeah. Here we go.
I think the technical term for these bomb and rupee counts is bad.
But both do get the bomb drop, so leaving with a good amount of bombs. The rupees a little lower than they would want, but bombs are more important here. And more importantly, both entering the Gliok fight with beams.
Ooh, BT is going for the forced bomb off the Gliok here. Can he get it? He got it.
There it is. Yeah, so he bombed the head as it was detaching, and the head actually rolls up the count. So you heard the kind of sound as the head was going there over the bomb. It does get a nice forced bomb drop up to 8, but kmac is sitting pretty. 4 bombs is standard in a way, or close to standard for leaving level 4. But the advantage there is that now breastickle can focus on forcing maybe 2 5 rupees or more 5 rupees in level 1 here, and is still going to be hoping to go on to the world record route. kmac is going to be more focused on the bombs and is probably going to default back to the 2 before 5 red candle here.
Yeah, I think BT is already selling out on double hundo already. He's skipping single rupees, notably in the dark room in level 4. He only picked up 8 of the rupees, which is not quite standard. I don't even know if it costs time to pick up the 9th one.
Yeah, so, unfortunately, BT took a bop there, probably missed his forced 5 rupees, so he's still at 11.
I'm not sure he would have had a high enough count anyway, because he only killed like 1 thing on the way in.
True.
But, man, not a very, very close race here. Did BT just bomb a Keys? He did. He's got a count worked up, so he's gonna store that forced bomb on that Keys, and as long as he doesn't get hit and it doesn't get overwritten by a fairy, the next thing that he kills will drop a bomb. I expect it maybe in the Wallmaster room.
Yeah, that's the next room that he has that it would make most sense. He's got to dodge a couple of Gorilla boomerangs here. Most of the time, 9 times out of 10, you can get through this room without taking any damage. And he does there, so that's really nice. There it is. Keeping track of your kill count in this game is so important. It can be so beneficial. Hard to do under pressure, and especially in a race like this, but BT showing the calm and collected way to keep counting.
So we're almost certainly going to see a route divergence here. BT likely going double hundo, I think, and then kmac probably going the Cananophone route.
Yep. With counts like 13 and 1, 2 is sounding mighty tempting right now.
Yeah. 5 is basically not even possible at this point, so you'd need a lucky bomb drop somewhere to even make an attempt at it. Oh, boy, kmac! He missed the bomb on the Heart Rock. That is
Right?
painful.
Did you see him? Did you see him like walk right by? He didn't even like stop and wait. He set the bomb down and he knew. He knew it. He just like, whoops, I'm going.
Wow.
All right, so he's gonna have to use one extra bomb that he probably didn't want to after level 2 before he goes into 5. That's not a big deal, but it might actually. Does it screw up any spawns in those rooms that he's used to? It might.
For kmac?
For kmac, yeah, in level 5, when it screws anything up,
Oh,
because he's gonna have to go get that before level 5.
no, I don't think so. I think that the Tektite room east of 5 will kind of set the spawns.
Okay.
So it'll be the normal spawns, which are still a pain. The normal red candle spawns.
Alright, so BT picked up his blue candle, something that kmac will not do this run, and is heading into 5 as we see kmac moving into level 2. Hopefully he gets a bomb drop from this Guerrilla room he's about to go into. That'll help speed up level 2 a bit for him.
Trying to kill the Master Guerrilla, they're not getting any bomb drops. That's definitely disappointing.
A little unfortunate. And without the candle in here, also, it makes this Moldorm fight potentially go a bit slower. It does get a pretty good pattern there, grouping up. It's getting a lot of good double hits in early on. BT into the recorder room. There's his bomb drop. So both races gets a nice bomb drop. Forced bomb drop.
Yeah, BT's done a very good job of keeping up his bomb counts all race here, despite less than ideal bomb luck. So props to him for that.
Yeah, overcoming the game's stinginess is a sign of a really great runner. And breastickle takes care of that recorder room really nicely. Even swords down one of them 8 times. Wanting to hold on to 3 bombs here. Could use a few bombs on the Gibdos coming up. And then the remaining, potentially remaining on Dig Dogger himself. Alright, so here goes kmac, remembering I need to pick up that heart.
He missed it again.
Sorry. That one though, I blame that on the Tektite.
I mean, yeah, a large share of that blame does go to the Tektite, but at the same time, the Tektites are kind of predictable, so you could sort of see it coming. But yeah, it wasn't as bad as the first one. It wasn't as bad as the first one.
Yeah.
Man, that's quite a story.
The real boss of this game is apparently Heart Rock.
Yeah, at least he did remember to pick up everything, and he's still gonna have okay counts. I think
yeah, he'll be fine.
At this point, I might just pick up that extra bomb going into the recorder room here rather than leaving it in the Gibdo. Normally the red candle strat is to leave it for later, but he's going to be down to 4 bombs otherwise, unless he gets a lucky one.
Yeah, he's down 2 more bombs than what he's probably used to on this route. I could see him picking that up. BT, meanwhile, is through level 5 here. And on his way to the World Wrap, he is doing the exact same route that we saw last race, no deviation. Let's see what kmac decides here.
Decides to leave it.
I don't know what his count is at. I mean, he did take a bop. Well, okay, now I know what his count is at.
Man, I hope he's going back for the bombs. Interesting.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe his count was a little high, and he thought maybe he could force.
Yeah.
But yeah, now he can't.
Right. I was going to advocate going to the penalty box.
Yeah, that's something.
the room to the south after you go through these stairs here to build
That's
up the
something I
count.
was surprised he didn't do last race, to be honest.
Yeah.
When he had the one bomb
Right.
after the death. Yeah.
Right. But that would have been a weird situation. I think with 2 bombs, kmac immediately takes a hit in there, but I guess he's not working a count, so it's not as big of a deal.
Man, it does get some nice bomb drops off.
Yeah, maybe just sacrifice the health to get the good groupings. Oh, this guy doesn't have any hits on him. Now he's got 8 hits.
Alright, so that was actually pretty quick. He took a bit of damage, got some health back. He's leaving with 2 bombs, and that's actually really important. Because that gives him 2 chances to fill up his bombs on the Dodongos as he moves his way towards the Dig Dogger fight.
Yeah, he might choose to use 1 bomb on the Gibdos here, though, to speed up.
Could. I think personally I wouldn't, just in case the Dodongo kind of trolls you. Sometimes he likes to just move away, having that extra safety bomb, the safety net, because he's going to level 7. He does not want to miss that.
Yeah. Well, I guess he doesn't have really a great grouping here for bombing, so. Ooh, that was a lightning fast rope room. I couldn't even watch it too much because I was half paying attention to kmac, but just the way it sounded.
And getting all the bomb drops, BT is just getting very, very rich here. Gets a nice Dodongo and is leaving very quickly out of level 2.
Yeah, the routes aren't going to be completely synced up until after level 7 because kmac has to pick up the red candle, but kmac does have to pick up the red candle, so like his route is going to be behind BT's regardless. So the lead that BT has is true, but it's more than that.
Yeah, it'll be about 20 seconds more than the level 7 entry that we see. Even the level 5 pickup, if you want to call it that, too. So BT's going to do his shopping as kmac is going to try to use 1 bomb only. Gets a nice pattern on Dig Dogger there and is out. 7 bombs. That's the ideal here for this route.
Yeah, I think sometimes you can maybe force another bomb if you get everything working right, but kmac's only got an extra 4 rupees here, so let's see how hard he works on forcing a bomb into River Room again. I have some faith in him, so let's see if he can get it done a second time in this race. This series, I should say, maybe. Getting through the beginning of level 7 with no damage to keep a consecutive count going and then not taking any damage in the river room up here is always an impressive accomplishment. So it's something that you can't really appreciate unless you've tried to run this game, I guess.
Yeah, it's not getting through level 7. It's one of those levels that gives some new runners a bit of trouble until you get your movement down a little more solid. But it's one of those levels that just likes to chip away at you, and then all of a sudden you don't really even realize it. All of a sudden you're down to like 3 hearts, and you're like, where did my health go? I don't understand. Every one of these enemies just does a heart of damage, and they like to snipe you.
Yeah, that was a really nice river room by BT using just the arrow strats, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Taking his first damage on that there. Oh, kmac took a bop. So he's only got 5 arrows to work with. Let's see what he decides to do.
Pretty nice for not having too many arrows to work with. Only used 3 and used them to great effect because he got bubbled where you can't use your sword. So he uses the arrows to shoot down the remaining keys.
It's a kind of weird pattern for kmac there. I thought he'd have time to get up there and block that boomerang, but he took it right in the face. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh my god!
This
Wow!
is suddenly intrigue here. BT is gonna have to go back and clear this Guria room because of that the Dongo eating his bomb. So this is a extremely close race.
Yeah, that just turned the tides. He's got a couple of arrows to use, but he's taking a lot of damage and has to clear this room to get this static bomb drop to move forward. And now, kmac is all of a sudden just one room behind. kmac down a bit of health too. They're in similar health situations moving forward. This is crazy.
Yeah, BT already had this Dig Dogger cleared, so that's time that kmac is spending here. But
Alright, the bubbles leave BT alone for the most part, and he is through. kmac's going to have different spawns in here with the red candle, so he's going to have to wait his way over here. We're going to use the red candle now. He took the bop. Don't get wall mastered, please.
yeah, I think hitting bubbles is an expected consequence of the red candle route, pretty much, and you have to be comfortable with switching to red candle, or maybe arrows if you've got enough of them.
Yeah. So, kmac did get some health back. Does not get a bomb drop. He's fishing for a bomb. Does not get it. So kmac down to 0 bombs. That's not where you want to be. So he is going to be wanting to see a bomb drop in level 6. BT held on to that one bomb to make sure he doesn't have to do the Gliok of shame in level 6.
Yeah, I think more often than not you expect to see a random bomb in the first room of level 6. But you definitely can't count on it. So we'll see if things play in kmac's favor here today. Based on what we've seen so far, I mean, I don't have high hopes, but you know, give the guy a break once in a while, right?
Yeah, this is like roulette. You can't let the past rolls determine the future rolls. Alright, so both our runners got their sword upgrade, moving into level 6 here. Breastickle, both are going to clear this Wiz room, trying to get bombs. BT gets a big whiff there. But that's okay.
Yeah, he's got the one he needs, but he would definitely want to see at least one bomb drop before the end of 6. Still plenty of time, plenty of bomb dropping enemies to kill.
And it does really nice turnaround slashes in the belfry there, the bat room, to really help out and speed up that room, kill multiple keys at the same time.
Oh. That's so frustrating to me when there's like no beam sword on the screen, but I can't get my sword to shoot a beam, and I don't quite understand why. Like, see what's happening to BT there. And
yeah, it's kind of frustrating. kmac, though, not only did he get the bomb drop, he had a beautiful belfry room.
nice.
Two fairies
for days.
4 bombs! Alright, the game knows. The game knows as it says, kmac, alright, fine. You know, gave you a hard time earlier. Here you go. That is really good. He's got beam sword and full bombs now. Breastickle has full bombs as well, and his health is looking really good. But these beams could help propel kmac here. Just like that. That room was so good. Wow, look at this room for kmac. Oh, it does take the bot finally, but...
why didn't he switch to arrows? That's interesting. Huh.
Yeah.
I would have really expected him to switch to arrows there and help clean up those likes while he couldn't use his sword, but, well... I don't know what he's waiting for.
Alright, so BT... out of level 6 in just under 23.5 minutes. Let's see where kmac stands here and see our gap. All right, about a 23:53 to a 23:23 or so. It's about a 30-second difference. Only 2 more levels to go. So breastickle is having a decent lead here going into the levels 8 and 9, but anything can happen. And these are the levels that could really, some of the levels that can really troll you.
Nice little manhandler roll into the bomb there for BT to get the force bomb. Perfect world, in my view, what you want to have happen is manhandler to roll over that bomb, but to make it through the door before the bomb drops, you can get the bomb to drop in the first Blue Lagoon room there, so you can use bombs freely. But
yeah, because it can store that, and you can use it to your advantage to, just like that, let them all group up and just go ham. So kmac breastickle having some pretty nice lagoon rooms there. Doesn't take too much damage and gets the health back to boot. Let's see how kmac does.
Yeah, BT's just been playing really strong all night here. Well, other than that minor mishap in level 7, perhaps.
Yeah. And nice grouping for kmac. Wow, what a nice grouping there. He killed 4 with like 2 slashes. All the health too.
Just ignoring the fairies because you don't even need them.
Yeah, 25-25 on the timer, leaving level 8 there for BT. That is sub 31 pace, not as good a pace as he was on before. And kmac here, we'll see where he's at, going, trying his best to chase down BT. He's put on a great race so far. All right, about 25:57, so this gap is still about the same. BT actually maybe gained a few seconds in level 8 on kmac. So it's still about a 30-second lead for breastickle going in. No potion again. No need for it. Who's got time for that?
He definitely doesn't have time for it this race.
Yeah, exactly.
And if BT has a 9 similar to what he had last time, that might give kmac an opportunity to catch up. So let's see if BT can play a little more cleanly this time, perhaps.
Yeah, BT might not be watching the restream again, but I think, you know, knowing what happened last time, and he might value his heart a little bit, so he might take it a little easier in here. But still trying to go through as fast as he can, because if he's not watching the restream, knowing his pace that he's on, kmac could be right behind him.
kmac gets the force bomb there, so
yeah.
Really good shape. kmac doesn't need any more bombs for the rest of level 9, and he'll have some to use even in the reverse C room if he wants to go that way. BT, wow, stopping to force bombs here. Interesting.
Yeah, he took the damage. He took 2 Patra bops. He kind of did a weird pattern. And so deciding to just use the old man, build up your count. Does get 2 heart drops. That's nice.
That's
kmac getting through clean, though.
Yeah. Wow. So kmac definitely gaining time here since the 9 entry.
Yeah, now 2 rooms separating. Let's see how this goes for kmac here. He's keeping his distance, valuing his beams. Does not want to go in aggressive. Gets a random bomb drop to boot.
BT taking the single bot from Patra 2A there. Again, not ideal, but acceptable.
Unfortunately, kmac took a keys bop, which puts him down half a heart, so he cannot do beam strats here in the reverse C. breastickle had a good room.
Yep, and a very nice execution of the double clip there. Saves a couple seconds.
kmac, let's see if he can make up some time. This is one of the rooms where he can make up time. It's a nice pattern.
Bombs just everywhere.
Bombs for days. He could have left with 8 bombs. Besides, he doesn't need that extra one.
Yeah, I don't think you need 8 bombs at this point. I'd have a hard time finding a use for 8 of them.
All right, we are into the home stretch. BT almost taking 2 bops. I think he only took 1 there. Pretty scary. But down to, what is that, 5.5. Kmac has the health advantage. No bomb advantage. I mean, the bombs are nice. Well, there we go. He got more bombs. Kmac does take 2 bops from Patra 2 there, though.
Still with more health than BT, though.
Yeah, but with that bomb drop, BT can just go ham on bombs in the last Wizard of Combat room. Using bombs just because.
Yeah. We're... Ooh, little awkward movement from BT there, but gets through.
Man, Kmac had a really good room, too, with his extra bombs. It's close, but BT has this. He's still a good 20 seconds or so. It's nice swag here on the end.
Uh-oh.
Be careful!
Oh, no!
Oh, my lord.
We didn't want to get to half a heart again, BT. Oh, he gets the heart. Right. That is a great heart drop right there.
Yes, it is.
He would take that every time.
Nice stun lock there. No, easy peasy, easy game.
Yeah.
Wow. This was the race that we wanted, folks.
Yeah. What are you doing, dude?
You wanted to end with half a heart again. That's all. Get your GGs out for both of these runners finishing very, very close to each other. Our official SRL time of 30:56 and 31:07. BT in the IRC saying, I should not have done things I didn't know it would be close. Wow. What a race from these two. BT throwing in some swag at the end and making that gap ever so small. Speaking of, we are joined by our winner, 2-0, moving on to the bonus bracket, elimination bracket, whatever you want to call it, semifinals, I guess. Breastickle, how you feeling?
Woo!
Did you just want to end both games on half a heart? Is that what's going on?
No! I would like to not be hit by Patras, like, for a day. Maybe I won't play Zelda tomorrow to guarantee it.
Yeah,
that's about the only way to do it, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
Giving us and yourself heart attacks in level 9, always good.
Pun intended.
And we were also joined by kmac. What a race! Like, that was really, really close from kind of beginning to end. And the really big turning point, really, to make it even closer, was level 7, actually, of all things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pres J7, as I call it.
So
I don't know if anyone remembers 3 years ago, but
I don't.
Well, I remember 3 years ago. What was the reference? I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure Pres J Polk ran out of bombs in that room and then forfeit instead of going back.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he was like, I don't want to play anymore. When all you have to do is do what you did and do what I did in a previous tournament race as well. So
yeah.
Yeah, but GG to both runners. Kmac, that was a really good race from start to finish, doing that the red candle route, showing off your flexibility in the routing, and making it a very, very exciting race to watch.
Those backtracks ended up costing me there, having to backtrack to get the rock heart, and then
the true final boss of this race, huh, Kmac?
Exactly. I was like, what are you doing?
I wonder,
like, there goes 10 seconds just for to load a few screens.
Did you know?
Hit, trying to clip, then I didn't have a count, so I'm like, I better go get 8 bombs. I don't want to repeat of the first race. And the Olive Garden, or Room of Requirement, or however it's referenced to.
on your first pass when you were going towards level 2, on your first pass when you dropped the bomb, did you know immediately that it wasn't going to register?
Yes.
Yeah, because I just saw you drop the bomb and then just take off and just leave it behind.
I knew it. I was like, well, that's not getting there. Get out of here. But yeah, I had a heck of an end of a race there. From the end of 7 to finish was 10:06.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were mentioning like you definitely caught up in level 7 due to the issues that breastickle had. And it was about 30 seconds difference leaving level 7. It was about 30 seconds difference leaving level 8 even for you two. So you made up a lot of ground in level 9 to make it very exciting.
Yeah, that was my best 9 ever.
What was the time?
5:07.
Wow.
Smoking.
That is smoking.
Very nice.
I definitely should not have been doing what I was doing in 9. I did not know you were close.
You weren't watching the restream?
I was not.
Okay.
I looked up at I brought up the chat from the last race. I glanced up at it, and there was like one of the 2 people was 30 seconds ahead. I'm like, well, I hope it's me, and I just kept going.
Yeah, but those 30 seconds against 5:07s can get close.
Yeah, well, I had a 5:28. Put it in perspective. But
Yep,
does
that
anyone
makes-
want to discuss back-to-back gold 2s?
That was
It was-
pretty impressive.
Wow. Yeah, we were definitely commenting on how fast your 2 was. Like I said, I was half watching it, but I could it sounded so fast because you could hear the sword swings and everything dying immediately.
Melting.
Just
Yeah.
like all the way through it. I'm no stranger to double hundo, so obviously my 2 times could be faster than the ping against the recorder. But to get back-to-back golds, even when I have plenty of splits on double hundo, is crazy to me. Where I'm like, well, maybe I'll just Arcus my way to another PB. I mean, in theory, I can get a 28:45 on double hundo and call it a day.
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, you could probably do world record on double hundo because there's time to gain on world record.
Yeah, well, I
So-
do think that 27:59 is possible, and Lack would say that it is not. But I think we have a chance. As a people, we will drive it down.
Maybe someday.
Not this day.
No, probably not this day.
There are
Probably not
32
tomorrow.
minutes left in this day.
Probably not
and,
soon.
But kmac, my man, it was a pleasure to meet you in the bracket, and it's obviously a pleasure to beat you because I've been watching you play Zelda for a really long time, and I try and get better, but PBs get further and further apart for me.
Yeah, it took me 18 months to get one. Now I had quite a bit of downtime in there, but yeah. I enjoy watching you. I like watching Zelda. I don't know, the PB attempts, the grinds.
Those
You-
resets, the
DW.
resets on 3.
Yeah, that's some hot action. That's
You gotta love
that's where
it.
everyone should be. Is reset on 3. It's the best thing on Twitch.
kmac a poet doesn't even know it.
But yeah, thanks for eliminating me from both tournaments I joined this year, BT. Appreciate it.
I mean,
Eliminating from the rando tournament, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I would gladly eliminate anyone from any tournament at any time. I just want to know
our winner, ladies and gentlemen, so humble.
I want to know what my prize is going to be when I take down Lack Attack. I made baseball cards for the last tournament. Someone owes me something. Come on, keep the support rolling.
I don't know what
we
you're
might
making.
have we might have something in the works for a trophy. If, whoever gets through. I mean, whoever gets to the end and is our ultimate champion. There might be something in for you.
Oh man, I'll take a handshake, or a one-on-one basketball game versus Jay Cooper. That would be great.
Those two things are seemingly wildly different in my mind, but okay.
I've been to 2 AGDQs and no one has played basketball with me. It's been really sad so far. So
Wait,
I'm bringing-
no one's
I'm
played basketball with you?
no, I failed to buy shoes last time, and I'm bringing shoes with me this time. I swear to you.
Oh, didn't we make a trip to buy shoes?
We did, and I ended up buying slippers and then wearing them all week. It was great. Oh man. Well, shoutouts to Mr. Lack for getting that. I don't know if anyone's talked or seen it, but that 2-minute world record in low percent is the most daunting thing in front of me right now, like beyond this tournament. So
Yeah, that was insane. That's almost, he's like within a minute of my PB in any percent.
yeah, he's ahead of the top 15 people. I mean,
all but them, yes.
yeah, all but the top 15. Yeah, it's super crazy. He's turning into a task bot. Maybe we should have someone investigate his cart again. Maybe he has to get another new one just to.
Yeah,
just be
I'm
sure.
not sure if he's been tested lately.
Yeah.
Might have to have a random test done.
I'm out of this.
Yeah. What happens next? Do I have to play random effect?
Yeah, that is true. You get the displeasure of facing me next round. That's going to be quite exciting.
Do we also get best of 3?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
No, it moves back to best of 1.
Well, I was hoping it wasn't 5 because that's kind of stressful.
No, yeah, it's just the best of 5 with the winner getting a 1-0 lead is just in the grand finals. The last 2
So best of
to be standing.
best of 4, really.
Basically, it's a best of 4 with one having to win 3 out of 4 and the other one only having to win 2 out of 4.
Well, no, there's no way to beat Lack. He will not lose a race.
Hold on a second.
Ever.
Lack isn't even there yet. Let's hold our horses.
He's
here.
already won. I already had the trophy engraved. What do you want me to do?
See, okay, so wait, so you got a trophy made, but for Lack?
Yeah.
Man.
Wait, you guys didn't do that?
No, we did not.
That was. I mean, you know how it is. Like, get a trophy last minute, you got to pay extra. You got to see these things out in advance.
I'm pretty sure every trophy that gets made comes pre-engraved with his name on it these days, so we'll just, that's the new normal.
That's true. I can beat Lack in the losers bracket for an advantage if Cananophone wants to handle that.
Yeah. So yeah, speaking of, we have matches coming up. We're down to the top 4. We
Oh, that feels
started at,
good.
like 60-ish. We're at 4 right now. We mentioned that me, Random Effect, and Breastickle are going to have to schedule our match. But we also have the winners bracket, quote-unquote final. It's the winners bracket final, but not the end of the tournament. Lack Attack and Cananophone, both in chat right now. So those 2 matches will be scheduled hopefully soon, and we can keep this train rolling, get down to the top 3, top 2, and have our grand finals shortly.
Yeah. So random.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like a day game, maybe on a weekend day.
Do I have a day date?
Mm.
That's a sound that I didn't expect Breastickle to make towards me ever.
Mm. You are a catch, okay? So, Lady Random Effect should be proud. All right.
Hey, put that hook out and reel me in.
Right. Yeah, I'm down for whatever. Thanks, guys, for picking up the restream, and thanks again, kmac, for racing with me. And,
For
You're
sure.
welcome. Thank you for racing.
oh man,
Yeah, GG guys.
Congratulations on winning. Go out there and win it all.
Thank you, sir. I will be the Cinderella this time.
Yes. Do
Top
it.
4 though. Top 4 is great. Let's just call it.
Yeah, I was hoping to get there, but top 6 I'll take.
Yeah.
Considering I wasn't in shape really for this tournament when it began. So.
Hey, round is a shape. Cut yourself short.
Make a good point. Valid point.
Yeah, GG to both our runners. Give them a follow. kmac, Kiss My Afro Card, BT Breastickle. Thank you to Feasel and Speed Gaming for picking up the restream. Thank you to my co-commentator, Jake Coper. I appreciate you hopping in with me.
Yeah, thanks for putting up with my bad things going on at the start. But hey, I seem to be perfectly clear now, and I think it was a lot of fun.
I think BT's level 9 early on scared the hiccups out of you. Be sure to check the schedule for those upcoming matches. Like we said, myself and Breastickle and Lack Attack Cananophone, they will be scheduled hopefully shortly. And we got more Zelda 1 any percent action coming your way. Stay tuned on the Speed Gaming networks here. I don't have the schedule for Speed Gaming up right now, but I'm sure there's something on right after us.
I can tell you, I guess. It is April 12th. Well, right now there's the Z2R weekly race going on. Nothing scheduled for this channel that I can see.
Okay.
There's a link to past MMG tournament, link to past randomizer tournament, link to past randomizer. So, yeah. You got Z2R or some LTTP if you choose to check either of those things out.
Zelda action across different consoles. You got your choice. Thank you so much again. I am Random Effect, and I think we'll see you next time.
Bye,
See ya.
everyone.